पता है, यहाँ से बहुत दूर, गलत और सही के पार एक मैदान है। मैं वहां मिलूंगा तुझे।
How do you give an introduction to your main character? All you have is 5 minutes of the opening scene and it sums up everything you feel for the main character. Imtiaz Ali's Rockstar is one of those films which perfectly defines our protagonist in just a matter of minutes. Just by looking at him, we learn so much about Jordan. He is irresponsible, psychotic, and a bit of asshole. In short, he is not a likable guy. But just when I thought I figured it out, the film cuts to the flashback where Jordan is Janardhan and he has a long way to go to become that asshole we saw. Imtiaz Ali swerves us and gives the complete 180 of what was promised in the first scene. Actually, it's great filmmaking as it reminds us of what Janardhan is going to become. Janardhan is not Jordan, not even close. Yes, he wants to be a rock star and has all the talent to succeed. He loves music, but the problem is he lacks passion. He has no idea on how to succeed and let others' opinion get the best of him.
ओए थोड़ा स्टाइल रख यार। अबे स्टेज पे है तू, थोड़ी स्टेज प्रेजेंस होनी चाहिए कि नहीं? एटीट्यूड ऐसे ऐसे जैसे फाड़ देने वाला सबकी।
In this scene, he is mocked for his style and is very comfortable about it. He comfortably accepts their opinion and he surrounds himself with yes men who only says what he wants to hear.
तू सबकी जिंदगी उठा के देख ले, जितने भी है ना, संगीतकार, गायक, आर्टिस्ट, पेंटर, राइटर, देख ले तू। एक ऐसी चीज है जो इन सब में कॉमन मिलेगी तुझे।
क्या? हाँ?
पेन, दुख, दर्द, आंसू।
This messes up with his brain and he realizes that he has truly not felt pain as of yet. And in order to become an artist, he has to feel that. It's funny because I don't think Khatana Bhai told those words to light a fire in him, but just to mess with him.
कुछ नहीं गुजरा है मुझे, एक भी तकलीफ नहीं है मुझे।
But being the dumbass Janardhan is, he goes in a quest to find pain, which he did. Well, not exactly. Let me explain. He sees Heer for the first time, and his friend says,
दिल तोड़ने की मशीन है ये। हैं?
Yep, this gives him an opportunity to feel pain, which he so desperately wants. He abruptly and bluntly proposes Heer,
I love you. गर्लफ्रेंड बन जा मेरी।
who outright rejects him. This sets him off guard. He thinks he can feel that pain now, but in reality, he really can't. He just wanted to satisfy himself. Not just because he wants to become an artist, but because he wants to feel something. I mean, this is a guy who for his entire life was pushed aside for one reason or another. And he doesn't mind to be pushed aside. He lives in that routine. We see that there are endless number of people in his family. And it's natural to not get noticed in it. So when Heat starts noticing him, he freaks out because nobody has ever gave him that kind of attention. They slowly become friends and learn that they are not alike. The only critic I have for this film is the character of Heer. I don't get her. I don't relate to her. She has only one dimension, and in my opinion, she is one of the weakest characters I've ever seen. Well, I'm not gonna waste my energy on her, but Janardhan. They share a special bond And from here, the story of Jordan begins. For the first time, he feels alive. For the first time, he feels his worth. Not even music made him feel that way. He starts ignoring everyone, even the music opportunities, just to be with her. And as soon as she leaves, he collapses. Not physically, but psychologically. He gives up on music and joins the family business, only to be thrown out. Now, this lights a fire in him and brings in the passion which was lacking. The thing is, he always had the talent, but not that it factor. In this scene, he's struggling to record a song, which show that even though he's passionate now, he doesn't believe in himself. And how would he? The one who made him believe in himself is gone. But the people around him certainly does.
हमने कह दिया ना ढींगरा साहब, इस पर लगा दीजिए, बहुत कमाएंगे।
He blows up every opportunity, only to beg for it later. He is passionate, but all for the wrong reasons. He's passionate to meet her again. And when he meets her for the second time, she becomes his priority again. He forgets everything and spends his entire time with her. They are almost inseparable, but also brings the worst in each other. He makes Jordan feel alive, but also brings the utter chaos in him. He gets obsessed with her, almost forcing himself. He unconsciously puts himself in the position to get hurt. He feels that they have something special and wants her to be with him, leaving her husband.
अपनी शक्ल मत दिखाना जिंदगी भर। मैं कभी नहीं देखना चाहती तुझे। Get out! Get out! Get out! Get out!
And thus, the Jordan that we saw in the first scene was born. Now, he is a huge star, which he desired to be, but in doing so, he loses everything: his friends, his family, here, and especially his sanity. This scene perfectly shows his mental state.
मुझे बिल्कुल अच्छा नहीं लगता, मैं खुद अपने आप को अच्छा नहीं लगता। मुझे खुश नहीं होना चाहिए, यही सब चाहता था ना मैं। मगर खुशी तो दूर दूर तक नहीं है, कहीं नहीं है। सिर्फ सिर्फ एक जैसे कीड़े काटते रहते मुझे हर टाइम, हर टाइम, और हर टाइम मैं ऐसे ही मुझे भी बहुत
He is sad and holding on his emotions. He just acts in a moment, and even though he doesn't want to be an asshole, it's in his nature to be now. This was the same guy who was comfortable in mediocrity, but suddenly he got everything he had ever thought of, and more. So it's natural to have a character shift. But that doesn't mean he's the villain. Let me show.
Come, sweetie, come. तो ले पहले यार।
See, he wants to be treated the way he was treated before. Not as a celebrity. He wants to talk to his friends. But all they want are selfies with him. This only makes things worse because now he doesn't have anyone to call friend. Actually, he never did. Jordan got consumed by his own sins, and now he desperately wants to get out of this web. He has given him a scar which will never fade. He lives the toxic life, and I think He enjoys it that way. But the thing is, if Jordon wasn't Janardhan Jakar, he wouldn't be this toxic. He had to be a dumbass to become an asshole.